Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, and in the name of his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. It's my Bahar. You see the brother Shrock in the background. I mean, so I'm going to do this lesson today on Herb song, That Boy, because a lot of our people got to understand, just because they're rich, they have money, they have some type of wealth or some type of high status, that doesn't make them righteous. Our people in the music, they glorify drugs, money, sex, murder. They glorify everything but the Most High God, the power that created them, right? The God of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So don't get me wrong, I like her, but he's still wicked. So I'm gonna play a little bit of the song, and we gonna hear what he's saying, and we gonna show how the scriptures line up, not only with him but with our people in general. Just gotta grab a chair. Okay.
That's all right.
Good.
Come.
So
if I say green, killers go soon as I decide.
he said, if I say green, killers go soon as I decide. Who's he gonna kill? Other blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? That just lets you know that the book is talking about us. Read that for me, Baba Kishar.
20 and 54.
Yes, sir.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
And that's what he just showed in the song, that his eye is evil towards his brother. He said, if I say green, them shooters go soon as I decide, right? So that means he gives the go, or whether or not that his own people get killed. Not only is he saying that, but he's kind of sort of trying to play God in a sense, right? Let me keep going.
Ain't no decock, I'll shoot a nigga 3 times.
Read that again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
He said, man, we're going to run it back one more time. Listen to this.
If I say green, killers go soon as I
decide,
decide.
right?
Ain't no decock, I'll shoot a nigga 3 times.
He said he'll shoot a nigga 3 times. Where is the mercy for your brothers? Where is the love for your brothers? Because all I hear in the songs is murdering each other, other blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. And that scripture just shows that we are these people of the book. We are these people of the Bible. We have an evil eye towards each other, and we don't even know why. It be mainly for no reason. Yahweh Shai said that the love of the iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold. There's no more love amongst our people. Every day that love is diminishing and diminishing, and it's sad. Right? You got a preset? All right, we gonna play a little bit, right?
And we throwing big L's, ain't no peace signs.
He said, and we throwing big L's, ain't no peace signs. Go ahead, hit it.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound.
Because what?
Because iniquity shall abound.
Because sin is gonna take over our people, right? Go ahead.
The love of many shall wax cold.
The love of what shall wax cold?
The love of many shall wax cold.
And what did he just say? He'll shoot a nigga 3 times, throwing big L's, ain't no peace signs. The love of many is waxing colder and colder every day. Every day. We hate each other for no reason. And our people had this thing called pride. We too prideful to go to our so-called enemies and just say, you know what, bro, we've been doing this for a long time. I got kids, you got kids. Whatever I did to hurt you, I apologize. That's all we have to say to our people 9 times out of 10 is I apologize. And that'll clear everything up. Let me get that Leviticus 19, Baba Kishar. Because we gotta show love. Leviticus 19 and 18.
It's Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Of thy who?
Against the children of thy people.
We're not supposed to have any grudges. these is only a couple verses that just came out, and it sounds like he got a perpetual hatred and a grudge against his own people.
Keep going.
Oh yeah.
Catch him once, gon' kill a nigga. Ain't no retrying.
Catch him once, we gonna kill a nigga. Ain't no retrying. He trying to make sure that black, Hispanic, or Native American man is dead, and that's his own people. Read that again.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Against the children of thy people. That man has a grudge. Has hatred towards his own people. The people that came out the mud with him. The people that came out the slums with him. And when he was down with them as well. How you trying to kill a man? He ain't got nothing just like you. Where's this beef towards the people that put the guns in the community? Where's this beef towards the people that put the drugs in your communities for you to have this type of mindset? Go ahead, bro. You got a preset?
I'm going to finish this out.
Go ahead.
Leviticus 19 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Mm-hmm.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You have to love your neighbor as you love yourself. And this in these first couple of verses, ain't no love. He not loving the people like he loved himself. Because if he did, the beef would have been over already. He'd have been rapping about shooting and killing his own people. Sex, money, murder, and drugs. That's all that's rampant amongst the music and amongst our own people. That's all we care about. Like I said, we glorify everything except the Most High. Go ahead, hit your preset, bro.
Job chapter 11 and verse 20 in the NLT.
Mm-hmm.
But the wicked will be blinded.
But the wicked will what?
The wicked will be blinded.
And he blinded right now. Bro, wicked. I love her. That's still bro. I like his music. But this nigga wicked at the end of the day. Go ahead.
They will have no escape.
No escape. He ain't got no escape, right? Go ahead.
Their only hope is death.
Their only hope is what?
Their only hope is death.
And that's what our people love. Our people love death. You hear it in the song. Killing niggas. I wish a nigga would run down on me. This and that. This is madness. This is madness in the songs. You got another one? Go ahead.
Mark chapter 13 and verse 12 in the NLT.
Mm-hmm.
A brother will betray his brother to death.
And he betraying his... Man, hold on. He betraying his brother.
I see green killers go soon as I decide.
Uh-huh.
Ain't no decock, I'll shoot a nigga 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And we doing big L's, ain't no peace sign.
Ain't no peace signs. Right? Read it again, Bubba. Good show.
Mark 13 and 12 in the NLT. A brother will betray his brother to death.
To death. He betraying his brother to death. He's killing them. Our people are killing each other on a day-to-day basis, on a daily basis. This all we glorify. This all we want to do because we love death. There's more on that?
Nah.
Go ahead. Let's play a little bit more of this song, right?
Catch him once, gon' kill a nigga. Ain't no retrying.
Ain't no retrying.
Came close to homicide way too many times. I had more.
He said he got close to homicide too many times. So he know what it's like when his own people is trying to kill him. And he don't like it. So why would you try to kill your own brother if you don't like your own brother trying to kill you? The Most High shows our people what and what not to do. But our people ignore the signs. Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 28 and verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Many have fallen by the edge of the sword.
Many have what?
Many have fallen by the edge of the sword.
And all these blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans is falling by the edge of the sword. The modern day sword would be a gun. These niggas live by the gun, and what's happening? They dying by the gun. Go ahead.
But not so many as have fallen by the tongue.
Read that last part one more time.
Sirach 28 and 18. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many as have fallen by the tongue.
And you see that? That's our people. If we not these people in the book, if these scriptures not relating to our people, then I don't know. Then y'all try to give me the breakdown on it and let me know who this sound like, because this sound like our people clearly. Let me get a little bit more on this song.
My homies died, I'm just 25.
He said he seen a bunch of his homies die. He only 25. And that's because there's no love. The love of many is waxing cold. He 25 and he's seen a bunch of murders. Right? Let me get 1 John 2 and 10. Before we show. We are these people. Whether you hear or forbear. We are these people. Go ahead.
1 John chapter 2 and verse 10.
Uh-huh.
He that loveth his brother abideth in the light. He that loveth his brother abideth in the light.
Uh-huh.
And there is none occasion of stumbling in him.
There is none occasion of stumbling in him. Right? But he wants his brothers to stumble. Him trying to kill his brothers, right? Him trying to rob his brothers. He causing stumbling blocks amongst his own people. Because he worried about the wrong things. We got to focus on the Most High. Focus on the Most High will bring that love back into our communities.
Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
But he that hateth his brother is in darkness.
He that what?
He that hateth his brother is in darkness.
And Herb is in darkness right now because he hates his brother. Read that last part one more time.
1 John 2 and verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
But he that hateth his brother is in darkness and walketh in darkness.
And he walks in darkness. He talking about killing his brothers. He talking about robbing his brothers, smoking his brothers, smoking on op packs. And he done seen death one too many times. He just said it. So you know what it's like to be on that other side. So why not just put the guns down, put the drugs down, come back to the Lord so you can love your brothers? Our people always say it's no love, it's no love. It's your fault. Start following these commandments so that love can start flowing again. Go ahead, more.
Con. 1 John 2 and 11. But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eyes.
He don't know where he about to go. He think everything he doing is good, but following these laws, statutes, and commandments is good. This is going to be beneficial to our people. Let me play a little bit more of this.
Reason why I gotta ride with iron on my side.
Reason why he got a rod with iron on his side, because there's no love amongst his people. Walking in darkness.
Before I have my mama crying, I'ma finish mine.
Before he have his mama crying, he gonna finish his. But then, what happens when somebody finish you? Then your mom gonna be crying. Then she gonna understand what it feels like. The Most High is not a man to be playing with. He not playing with you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So why even play with him? You don't want your mama to cry? Then don't be out here rapping like this. Don't be out here talking this madness. Love your people. Be about your people. Our people say that we love each other and I love my people all day. Well, this don't sound like it. You could have fooled me. Go ahead, you got a preset?
Con. Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
Be not deceived.
Mm-hmm.
God is not mocked.
Mm-hmm.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So everything he talking about, everything he living by in these lyrics, because our people always say, yeah, it's real. This real. All my lyrics is real. Wherever all that wickedness he's sowing, he gonna reap it. It's gonna come back on him tenfold. I don't know. Look, don't look up to her. All these kids out there, don't look up to her. You gotta look up to a righteous man, right? These rappers is not the people to look up to, because this is all they rap about. This is exactly why there's a lot of killings going around, because they look up to stuff like this. Our people idolize these people. The music is cool. It's cool. I listen to her, but what they're saying is bad. I know he's wicked. I understand that. But our people don't understand that he's wicked. So then they take what he's saying and go with it. Okay, Herb doing it, I could do it too. My favorite rapper doing it, I could do it too. No. Be you. And being you is following these laws, statutes, and commandments, coming back to your culture, coming back to your heritage so you can love your people.
Yeah, I'm in it to win it. I'm breaking records like Guinness. I'm all in meetings with labels and my lawyer, bitch, I'm on top of my business. I'm causing racket like tennis. All in her mouth, Dennis.
All I heard mouth, Dennis. This is what our people love to talk about. Sex, money, murder, and drugs. I'm bringing out precepts after precepts, just showing y'all. We fit the description. We fit the description of the people in this book. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
That call evil good. So he's calling everything he's doing good right now. But it's really evil. But if I try to, and you know what's crazy about her, bro? He knows that he's an Israelite. That's what makes it even worse. He got a family member or a producer that he knew that was an Israelite told him, but look, he forbearing right now. He don't care. He don't care. He gonna do him. He gonna shoot a nigga 3 times instead of following the Lord. That's our people. Go ahead. You got another one?
Isaiah 5 and 20.
Yep.
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil,
Mhm.
that put darkness for light and light for darkness.
He put in darkness for light. He can't see. Herb is blinded right now. That's my brother. I love him, but he blinded.
Dripping and proud of this sauce, bitch. I'm rocking my linen.
That boy really rich. Let me get Timothy 6 and 10. 1 Timothy. That boy really rich. He definitely not rich in spirit. He definitely rich in this world, though. His spirit is low because he's not following these commandments. Go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10.
Uh-huh.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Hold on. The love of money is the root of all evil. And what he just say? That boy really rich. That boy really rich. He only worry about money. Having sex with females, right? Not worried about uplifting his people. All that stuff be a facade to me if you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Because this is what's really going to uplift our children. This was really going to help our people. Go ahead.
This first Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after.
So he's coveting after this money. What our people say? I'm chasing a bag. I'm chasing a bag. I love money. I put the money before everything else. Go ahead.
They have erred from the faith.
They erring right now. They worry about getting their stacks up instead of getting these spiritual riches. They worry about running that bag up instead of running it up with the Most High. Go ahead.
And like you said, he know he an Israelite.
He knows. But what is he doing to show for it? Error. Go ahead, bro.
And pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
With many sorrows. Cause now look, he got all that money, but then he talk about in raps. Oh, I got bond money. Now you gotta have bond money to bail yourself out, your homies out, right? That's running around with the money don't know what to do with it. You wasted on cars, wasted on jewelry. You love the money so much that you put it first before your own. Now I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having money, but when you put that first, then it's a problem. That's why they say more money, more problems. You know why? Because they putting it first instead of putting the Most High first. The Most High said that if you focus on the kingdom, He gonna give you whatever you need. But our people so worried about everything else instead of following these commandments, and we gotta get back on track. Go ahead, hit your precept. You got precept. Yeah.
Psalms chapter 62 and verse 10. Don't make, in the NLT, don't make your living by extortion or put your hope in stealing. And if your wealth increases, don't make it the center of your life.
Don't make it the center of your life. Our people get this money and make it the center of their life. I understand we all struggle. We all struggle. But we hear what these famous people say. It's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top because you worried about that bread. You worried about chasing that bag. Imagine, right? Because it says in 1 Timothy 6 and 10, it says, and pierce themselves through with many sorrows. You know how many bridges they probably cut off just to get that bread? just to get all that money? How many tears they had to shed? How many times they had to make people cry over some money? Our people kill over $1. Our people kill over packs just so they can make that money. This is what, when you love money, this is why it's the root of all evil when you love money, because you're doing whatever to get it. You got another preset?
1 Timothy 6 and 17 in the NLT. Teach those who are rich in this world not to be proud and not to trust in their money, which is so unreliable.
Go ahead, break it down.
Their trust should be in God, who richly gives us all we need for our enjoyment. Right? So teach those who in this world not to be proud and not to trust in their money, right? Which is so unreliable.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because the money ain't going to get you nowhere. If the Most High ain't building this house, it's going to fall. So if he trying to build his bank account off of vainglory and off of, hating his own people and everything contrary to the Most High, it's not going to last long. The Most High going to get it taken from you in some kind of way.
Exactly. You can't take the money with you when you done, when you finish. When the Most High take you out, that money not coming with you. Read that again, Baba Kashar.
1 Timothy 6 and 17 in the NLT. Teach those who are rich in this world not to be proud.
Not to be proud. Herb proud as hell. This a proud ass nigga on this song right here. Go ahead.
And not to trust in their money.
Not to trust in your money. Right? Because the money ain't going to do nothing for you. As you can see, when you love it, it's going to bring you nothing but shame, nothing but evil towards your household, towards your life. When you just so focused around it. Go ahead.
Which is so unreliable.
Which is so unreliable. Go ahead.
Their trust should be in God.
Their trust should be in God. If Herb had trust in God, he wouldn't be rich, but then sad at the same time because he can't bring everybody with him. If he had his trust in God, the Most High could have made it so where everybody can be with him while he at the top. Go ahead.
Their trust should be in God, who richly gives us all we need for our enjoyment.
So God is the reason why he has these riches, right? God gives the say so to the devil just so he can give you those riches, right? You're not even thanking God for that. You saying I did it. You saying it's my money, I did it. I went to go get it. No, God went and had somebody make sure you got it. And now look at your life. It looked good, but it's going to end bad. And we got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. I like her, I listen to her, but the end all be all, this nigga wicked. And we not supposed to follow wicked people. We supposed to be continually with a godly man who keeps the commandments. And until he start keeping the commandments, he wicked. So I just hope that y'all was edified. You know what I mean? If I said anything wrong, it definitely was the flesh. It wasn't the spirit. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.
Shalom.